prepared for lunar surface exploration. We're looking now out the window again with a sequence camera. Neil Armstrong is climbing down. You can see them on the left-hand side of your screen. The shadow is very dark compared to the light surface. Shortly, Buzz will change the aperture so that we'll get a better view. You can also see Buzz's outline, his reflection in the window during times of this particular sequence. There he is now. These are the first steps, of course, that Neil will make as he gets on the landing pad and then gets on the surface. He has attached to him a strap which goes into the hatch by which he'll bring down the still camera to take surface photographs. He's testing the soil, one of our first experiments, to see just how deep it is, how much of an imprint his boot makes on the soil, how difficult it is for him to walk, whether he has to have support, just how the backpack will react as a balance. And he found that it was actually much easier than we expected to maneuver on the lunar surface for long periods of time, actually. He's bringing down now the camera that is attached to him coming up through the hatch. One thing we were worried about, of course, is the backpacks, the personal life support equipment, because it provides us our pressure, our oxygen, our cooling, our radio, just about everything to stay alive. It was very comfortable, they reported, and we had no problems at all. The picture is jerky at this time because this is a sequence camera and it's only taking 6 frames per second. This is done normally to save film. Neil is collecting a contingency sample of the lunar surface. This is his first task in case something went wrong with the vehicle or his own system. He could take the sample, get back in the vehicle, and leave the moon. These are the TV films that we saw at the Mission Control Center, and I'm sure that you saw them here in France, of the actual excursion by both Neil and Buzz. They set up a TV camera that was located in the descent stage and set it up so that they could film automatically and send back to Earth the sequences that they did on the lunar surface. This was very profitable for the engineers back home because they could see really for the first time the results of their efforts, especially in the making of the pressure suits and the backpack. Also, the geologists had some good information from TV. We hope in the future to have better television than the one that we had on this particular flight, but we are power limited and we had to take this particular camera. One interesting thing about putting up the flag on the lunar surface, there is no atmosphere, so there is no wind to blow the flag, and we had to use a curtain rod to hold the top part of the flag up to keep it unfolded. Just like a tourist anywhere, we always have our picture taken, and at this time Neil is taking Buzz's picture.